Hi, hello friends, this is Praiser. Today we'll be making a flute patch using Contact VST on Mainstage 3. First let's open Contact 5 or Contact 6, whatever you have, and select a new instrument, go to editor, and in the editor select group editor, add a group using create empty group button. So give the group a name. I'll be calling it flute. Next we need to add samples to this particular group. All the samples that are required and the scripts that are required to make this patch are in the description. You can download them, but the file has a password. You need to watch the video carefully to get the password. Okay, please watch the video carefully so that you will get the password and utilize the files. Okay, first we need to import the samples. Select all the samples, drag and drop. Now select the zones, right click, auto map setup. Here you need to ignore the first one and second one. Set the last one where you see the note name here. Set it to be single key and click apply, close. Next we need to set the root key. Again right click, batch tools, move root key to center. And after that we need to expand the zone ranges because there are gaps in between, so we need to expand the zone ranges. Again select all samples, right click, auto map functions, auto spread zone key ranges. Very good. Deselect. If you want, you can just keep them the way they are, but I don't need them, so I'm just trimming them off. Okay, next what we need to do is we need to add few scripts. So let's go to script editor and click on edit, and in the first slot where you click edit, and we need to add a script. So open script one file, select it, copy, and then paste, and click apply, and open second slot, edit, and select, open this second script. Okay, you can just click select all, copy, then paste it, apply. So here you need to select portamento mode and decrease the portamento all the way down. If you want, you can increase the level, but I don't need the portamento for now. So let's close the script editor. Now what we need to do is we need to edit the samples. There are little what we call imperfections in the sample that we need to edit. So open group editor, select the group, open mapping editor, and we are going to edit individual samples. So open wave editor. So whatever the sample you select here in the mapping editor, let's make this one a little bigger. So whatever the sample you select here in the mapping editor, it will be displayed in the wave editor. So first thing we need to do is we have a little space between the sample starting point and from where the sample is going to start. Like so, I'm just moving the starting point a bit forward for each and every sample. If you are willing to create the tone with me, you can create it by yourself watching the video, or if you want to purchase this tone, you can just there is my phone pay number in the description. You can send just 200 rupees to my phone pay, followed by your email address. You will receive this very file, same patch file, within 12 hours to your email. So if you want to purchase, you can purchase. If you want to watch the video and learn and make it yourself, you can make it. So we are done. We edited the starting points, and what we need to do is, another thing we need to do is, see, if I hold a sample like this, let's select this sample. Ta, ta, ta. See, here the sample is being played. So as soon as the whole sample is played, the sound is stopping. So we don't want that to happen, because during live sessions we need to hold the keys a little more time. So what we are doing is we will be looping a particular region of this wave file. So how we are going to do it? So select the first sample. Let me zoom out. Okay, select the first sample, and here you have option sample loop. So switch on loop 1 and select the area from where you want to loop. So I'm going to select this area, and let the looping area be a bigger one. Not some people loop small regions, but the region has to be like a little more. See, what happens is, if I loop this small region when I play a key, let's see this one. Let me increase the volume. So people will notice the difference, that something is being looped. So in order to prevent it, we are going to select large region for looping. So what happens now is, so it plays whole samples. Again, it starts a loop from here. So even though we selected a bigger region for looping, there is a little abrupt sound, like a small disturbance. So we want to deal with we need to deal with that sound. So let's open loop edit. Let's click on loop edit button, not open. Okay, when you click here, you will see two regions, one on the left, one on the right. So what we need to do is, this is the beginning and ending points of the looping region. So we need to match these loop regions. So how we are going to do it? So you can just move this region if you want to, and you can move this region if you want to. So what we need to do is, we need to match them. See, the curve is going like this. So if it is coming abruptly down, you will hear the abrupt sound. So we need to make that line smooth. See, now the curve is like, now the curve is going like this. So let's hear if we hear any abrupt sound or something. Loop it off. So it is better than the one we heard previously. So we'll be doing the same with all the other samples also. So switch on the loop, open loop editor. So before opening loop editor, select the region that you want to loop and open loop editor. Just try to make a smooth curve as much as you can. The more smoother the curve is, the smoother the transition will be, that you won't even able to notice. So if you are willing to purchase the same tone, you can purchase it. All you need to do is send 200 rupees to my PhonePe account, followed by your email address, and you will get the patch, this NKA file, within 12 hours to your email. Once the looping is done, you can close wave editor, mapping editor, and group editor. Now what we need to do is, we need to add some effects and envelope curves. So first I'll be adding the envelope here. Envelope, say HDSR. Let sustain be full, decay, hold, and I'll add a little attack. So let's play this tone, how it is going to sound. We need to decrease the release time. Very good. Now we need to add the effects. Three-band EQ. You can just copy the way I am adding the equalizer frequencies or gains, or you can do it the way you want it to sound like. It's up to you. Everyone has their own taste, so don't try to copy what I am doing, but try in a different way. Okay, next we will be adding a compressor. So while I was making a Telugu video, I had issues with the breathe, so I will be adding something that reduces the breathe. So I'll be adding cabinet. This helps in reducing the air sounds. So let's see the difference. Without the cabinet, you hear a lot of hiss noise. Almost all the hiss noise was disabled like that. So if you want a little hiss noise, you can decrease the size. You'll get the hiss. And let's add a limiter. Let's increase the gain. And let's add reverbs and delay. What I'll do is I'll just add a send bus, aux bus, something like that. And I'll add reverbs here. Reverb and delay. I'll decrease the panning. In the reverb, I'll increase the size, color. I want it to be stereo. And let's see. Let's decrease the delay here. A little more. Okay, let's play and see how the tone is going to sound like. So we need a little volume, so I'll be increasing the gain in the limiter. Okay, this is the way of making flute patch. If you want to make something a little bit more interesting, you can just duplicate and add another group, and you can just tune it to +12 or -12 like I did. As I told you already, I made the same patch and it is available for purchasing also. So what I did is in that patch, see, let's open my patch, the one I did. So here I made 2 groups, and one is like high notes of the flute, and one comes with bass notes like this. If you want the bass flute, you can just turn off the high notes like that. So if you want to purchase this one, you can purchase it. If you want to make it on your own, you can just follow my video and make it on your own. Thanks for watching my videos and supporting me all these days. It's been very great hearing all the feedbacks from you guys, and I'm very thankful from the depths of my heart to each and everyone who is supporting my channel. Keep watching and keep sharing the love. Thank you. Thanks for watching again.